There you go.
Welcome to SixInch.
Fucking nice one. Yep. Well, welcome to the SixInch podcast.
Where we talk shit all
Yeah.
day.
Essentially. Now, let's get to the main event.
Chicken?
Yep. We got some nice chicken that Ryan has made. Looks great.
It's gonna be hot or what?
Well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Looks excellent. Anyway, well, what would you like to start with, Ryan? You want to talk about? We watched the new Tomb Raider movie last week, I think. It was fantastic and easily a good 5 out of 10. It was so bad, but I had so much fun watching it. That, you know,
didn't get it right.
I like watching bad movies.
Mostly good casting.
Yeah.
What's her name from Man from U.N.C.L.E's? A great actress.
Yeah, Alicia Vikander, however you pronounce her name. But yeah, she's a good actor, except for when she's riding a bike. In that 10-minute sequence of she's riding a bike, she's getting chased down by the lads. But
That was awesome. It was the best part of the movie.
it was so, like, out of place. Like, I thought they were going to establish that she needs money, so she's going to raid a tomb for money. And I'm like, makes sense. It said, no, she's going to ride a bike. It was fantastic.
I was waiting all movie for her to sign those fucking papers.
yeah. They were establishing the whole movie that, like, from the start, it was like, you just got to sign this paper to say your father's dead, and you can get all his money. And she's like, no, I want to be poor because he's not dead. And then she goes and finds him, and then he dies. And then she comes back and signs the paper.
Spoilers, I guess.
Yeah. Fucking, it's not a good movie. I don't think you can say, oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Surely we just put a disclaimer in. Anyway.
Oh, fucking just...
Maybe some cunt somewhere cares.
I mean, the dad's always dead. And they're not we picked that he was gonna die once he was back immediately.
I think I picked it that he was alive because he's not really meant to be alive.
Yeah, he's always dead in everything. Like in the game he's dead, but I guess they preferred the role of the, I can't think of what the word is, mentor, as to just be not her father in the game. Because in the game it's some dude, I can't remember his name.
Some old dude on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he eventually dies.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy was a lad.
Mm. And also, the boat pilot? No. Well, what do you call someone who drives
Ship captain?
Yeah, captain.
I don't know.
Well, whatever. He was a
pilot.
useless character. He just showed up, was like, my dad's dead too. What? And then basically just continued
Talking
like
about his
that.
dad. Oh, my dad died on this island. Oh, your dad saved us.
And then
Who's your dad?
the main villain kept saying he had no one to talk to, despite being surrounded by hundreds of people.
I didn't even, maybe if he just said it once
But he said it
in
more
the
than
tent, like, when he first met her.
Yeah.
But he said it as a dude walks past outside.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is that guy a mute? Like, he's not getting any conversation out of him.
It's great. It's excellent stuff.
Well, this chicken is alright.
And then also, in Lara's, before she gets to the island moment, to solve the passage to the island, she doesn't even solve it. The ship captain does. And she's supposed to be, the master. You couldn't even solve the puzzle.
Yeah. And he's just like, straight away, oh, that is...
She's like, I've been trying to solve this for 10 years. He looks at it once and goes, oh, yes, it's clock hands. Ah! But yeah, just fantastic stuff, I'd
Just
say.
overall,
I had a fantastic time watching it.
she just didn't capture the feel that the games did while trying to mimic the story of the games.
Yeah. Yeah. Except they didn't even take the best parts from the game. That's like she trying to find a. Well, I suppose it's a PG movie, so
Yeah,
they
but
can get a
Doesn't mean
wider
they couldn't
audience.
have added like survival elements
Mm.
into the story.
Like, she trying to.
She gets wounded and her dad just patches her up because she's a little girl. Like,
Yeah.
overall, not worth my time.
It's also like exactly like in the game where she kills the first person. It's like, oh my god, I killed someone. And then she just keeps killing people. It's like, all good
Yeah.
now. First one's out of the way.
She had a bit of a rough time, but she distanced herself, didn't she? First
she?
one was up close, and then she just
Oh yeah.
fucking found a perfectly usable bow.
Mm.
Didn't have to make it or anything.
She's just like, all right, see you, Dad. Oh, nice bow. And then, I guess she has a bow now.
And now she just kill people with ease because, you know, I don't know. Maybe that range. It's not as personal, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And also, they were
Don't get
all
to see the light go out of their eyes when you smack their head into the ground.
all her arrow shots were all like heart shots, so she's not hitting anyone in the head because that's too gory.
I feel like unless we were watching John Wick, we don't get a lot of headshots in.
He has heaps of headshots.
I know, so like, unless we're watching John Wick.
But he does heaps of like one in the chest and then one in the head because he can. Or he'll take out the legs first and then shoot him in the head. It's like, oh my god, man. But that's a good movie, though. But anyway, we also watched a excellent video by 60 Minutes of Australia about, what was the title of it? It was like Addicted to Games.
Yeah,
or
something
something
about Fortnite again.
Oh, it wasn't just Fortnite. It was
What else did I show?
Siege as well.
No,
Yeah.
no, Siege is the devil's work.
But I did like that they were like showing like, oh man, it's a pretty violent game that cuts to the parents like, I don't know what to do, plays it all day. I'm like, you bought him the game. He's like 10 years old. He can't afford games.
I mean, Fortnite's free.
But even if he did buy it himself, they can just look at it and go, oh no, that's too violent. You can't be playing that. And also, they really don't made Fortnite seem way more violent than it really is. They're like,
It's really not violent.
No, and they're like, they drop in and they slaughter each other until there's one last man remaining, and just like, yeah, but it's not. It's just like, oh, there's a guy, and then you hit him, and then puffs of smoke come out.
Yeah. And drops all his shit.
Mm.
Just like in real life.
Yeah. It was a great video. And all the parents are at fault every time.
It's just not an issue that
Yeah.
I think they need to cover so
No.
on the regular, you know.
They've been doing that
Every month
shit
they're
for
like,
years.
Fortnite.
Mm.
Corrupting our children.
Yeah. But I mean, didn't 60 Minutes also do Dogman? You haven't seen Dogman?
You mean? Have you been watching Preacher?
No, it's not. It's not. It's just like it's just called Dogman because I assume you've seen the video. It's like some old guy. Yeah, dog came bounding over. But that was a serious 60 Minutes, and they shot that and looked at it and went, "Looks great." Put it in.
That made the cut.
But oh well, you know, it's fact. Games are corrupting the youth.
Yeah, it really fucked me up. I know that.
Well done, Ryan. The chicken's good.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, excellent video. Highly recommend. I also watched that other video you sent me about The Simpsons predicting the future.
Oh yeah.
That,
At what point is like Matt Goering, or whatever his name, in like a proper time travel?
yeah. Because I got a lot right.
At what point is it just common sense that like, you know, some people keeping a tiger as a pet. Is it common sense at some point that tiger is going to attack them?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Not.
Yeah,
You know,
they can, but I did
not
like that
vastly
they
out of
predicted
reality.
Trump's presidency down to the video of him going down the escalator doing the exact same motions that he was doing in The Simpsons.
But if I was a ultra rich fuckwit
Okay.
and I saw myself depicted as president of the United States on a cartoon, I feel like I'd be like, it's not a bad idea.
I mean, even if none of those things, I say that and you go, that's pretty cool. But yeah, great there.
I can believe time travel exists almost.
No, I don't see how it's possible. Time viewing, in theory, is possible, but not transporting yourself.
Especially not back in time.
But it's also like
We're talking time.
Like paradoxes exist. Well, they could exist. That's why I've never like understood like the whole premise of Terminator. Well, I like it, but it doesn't work because if you go back and kill him, then you don't need to go back anymore, and then Skynet still gets destroyed, and it's just a loop of it can't happen, right?
But see, the point is, I think with everything like that is, in a reality where it's possible, you can't predict what the rules are. You can't sit in real life and go, I don't think it would go down like that.
Well, yeah. Also, that Skynet also doesn't exist. Can you put that last piece of chicken on my plate, please? Nice one.
And chicken was pretty good today.
Yeah, it's good. So, you've been playing a game for about...
Yeah, I've had about 6 hours sleep since I bought Spider-Man. I mean, it's not Batman, but...
No, it's not Batman, but it is... That they just did Spider-Man.
As
Yeah.
Batman, yeah. It's similar in a lot of ways and different in many more, I think.
Yeah, but the core idea is there of how it works.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Just swinging around, being Spider-Man. I think it's different because Spider-Man helps a lot more people. And there's always shit going on.
But
Because it's set in a... I think it's set in a much more natural setting than like the Arkham games, which are like big events where like the city's been evacuated or you're locked on an island. This is like Peter Parker during his day-to-day life.
Yeah.
And this shit is going down. You know? You're going to work, you're going to see his aunt,
Yeah.
you're trying to like fucking get back with the old missus. Batman's not doing any of that shit because he's Batman.
Yeah.
It's just like a straightforward
Yeah.
A to B with Batman. Like, I know I'll win.
Well,
I know the outcome. I just have to get there.
I mean,
Spider-Man is a much more
yeah. I mean,
story.
yeah. Well, Spider-Man is like he has two lives. Whereas Batman he's Batman, and then he does this Bruce Wayne thing as like a
Bruce Wayne to
facade.
keep some people off his back.
Yeah.
Keep the money in his pocket.
Yeah, but it's not like he thinks of that. It's like, oh, that's important too. Like, he's not like Peter Parker, where he's like, oh, there's this thing going down, but Mary Jane wants to hang. So he's like, oh, I have to get there, finish that quick, and rush back because I don't want to disappoint Mary Jane.
He's always dissing her or missing out on hanging out with her because the sirens. They actually stop cutscenes because he has to leave to go, like, follow the police or whatever to, like, an apparent crime.
Alright.
And then you go back into the open world and you're just standing there and nothing's happening. You're like, can't lie, he's not going anywhere. He doesn't want to hang out with her. He's got Gwen Stacy on the side somewhere, I can tell.
Yeah. I mean, he has to. She's just his side fling, you know.
Yeah.
You know how it is, and then she's going to become what's her thing? Spider-Gwen. Doesn't that happen? You're the comic book expert.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Look,
Alright.
I'm staring at you with utter
What?
ignorance.
It's a thing. I was like, is that Peter Parker doesn't become Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy
I thought it
does,
was like-
or she gets the power as well?
I thought it was like Gwenpool.
Oh, is it?
I think it's nothing to do with Spider-Man.
I thought there was Spider-Gwen.
There's Spider-Pig.
Put that on the table. I know that's in the fucking Simpsons.
Spider-Ham's totally a thing.
Yeah. I'm looking it up. But in the meantime, Henry Cavill got cast as
As The Witcher.
yeah.
Geralt.
Spider-Gwen's a real thing. You
old
fuck.
friend.
Spider-Gwen is a comic book series around Earth 65. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah.
So now it's all like, oh yeah.
I mean, I know the look of that character.
Wait.
I didn't know
There's
her supposed name was
a
Spider-Gwen.
Netflix Spider-Gwen. There's a trailer for it.
Put it on.
What?
Put it on.
It's
I mean,
just-
I guess it makes sense if all those characters are set in the same city. That's what Netflix is doing, like all the Manhattan heroes.
When you can do the things that I can, but you don't. And then the bad things happen.
I know this song. Oh, he's even in it.
This is totally a fan. This is gonna be a fan.
It's at Netflix, right? Oh no. Wait, is it?
It's gonna be,
Is it?
it's gonna be a fan
Yeah.
trailer
Yeah.
because this looks shite, and you can always tell when they start using voiceovers from things you've clearly already seen.
I wish they would say more things like "this is fake."
I don't
fan
fall.
made.
I don't fall for it very often because usually it's something like Spider-Gwen. I feel like that's never getting made into a movie.
You never know. Oh, okay, all right. So the comments confirm that is not real. Okay, well that's good.
yeah, great.
Yeah. Oh well, we're all good there. But anyway,
I just want
Henry
another season
Cavill.
of Daredevil. That's all I want.
You want what? Oh yeah, because that's your good one left now. Jessica Jones second season was just not. I never finished that. Luke Cage is
It was
boring.
alright.
Luke Cage is boring. He's a boring character, and Iron Fist is boring too.
He's only boring because they're making him boring.
Okay. But his power is that he has iron skin, right?
All they need to do is just make like a Heroes for Hire, like one, and just like
Just have him show up for
put
him.
Iron Fist and Luke Cage as just the team up for the whole season.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not just Luke Cage and Iron Fist who are boring.
Yeah.
It's so
Them on their
such
own
boring.
is like not that interesting. I haven't seen season 2 of Iron Fist.
Well, didn't they just drop?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yesterday
Oh, nice.
or the day before. Dunno.
Yeah. But he's just boring. He doesn't have like an
I
arc.
feel like they don't do the fighting scenes as well in Iron Fist as they have in Dead.
Yeah, well, it's probably because the actor that does Iron Fist probably isn't a very good martial artist as opposed to the guy that does Daredevil.
Is the guy that plays Daredevil an actual martial artist?
I don't know, but I'm saying he may be better at it than this guy. Because they do lots of long shots because he's obviously pretty good, or unless it's because they can easily put a stunt actor in a mask.
Exactly. Iron Fist hasn't been wearing his thing, even
No,
though
he doesn't wear the thinger.
Daredevil in season 1 wears a mask just
Yeah.
like Iron Fist
Yeah.
does. Therefore,
Maybe that's why they're like, well, we can't do that twice.
we
Even-
totally could.
Yeah, so they totally. But then it'd have to be like, but then the actor would have to put on some muscle because he's usually shirtless.
Oh yeah, well, with a deep cut shirt.
Yeah.
With the tattoo. His tattoo looks
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It like when I saw it, I was like, Is it real?
Yeah, it looks
Like,
so
why?
dumb.
Why? That looks dumb.
Iron Fist is a great character.
Is it?
I don't know. Like, especially, he's one of my favorite characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I haven't played any of them.
Pretty good. I haven't played the new one. I think it's dead. I
Alright.
think it's might be dead as a game franchise.
I don't think so. Apparently they're popular. I mean, people like fighting games. I've never
People do like fighting games.
got it like Street Fighter, and everyone's like, oh, Street Fighter is the peak. I'm like,
Zangief and I wreck.
what?
Zangief. My main.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
I suppose you don't play
I'm
Street
a-
Fighter.
Like, Ryu, man. I don't know. He's the only... Oh, Ryu. Isn't he a character in Street Fighter?
Yeah, like the main character. Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You really nailed it. You really got the title down.
Yeah. But, yeah. Henry Cavill as Geralt could be interesting.
I suppose.
But he has to lose weight because he's too big.
He just needs to. Doesn't. Yeah. He needs to trim down a bit.
Yeah, so he has to lose weight. Because he's so big right now.
But it really depends on what he's doing in his other roles. Like if he is, got filming for a DC movie on the books around the same time.
I'm pretty sure there's no... Is there anything coming out
I
DC related?
don't know.
Except for Aquaman? Because that's already shot.
Shazam looks alright.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they haven't done any Captain Marvel live action, so he's just like a fresh character.
Alright.
The kids will love it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't really care about
I feel like the kids
Shazam.
I feel like kids were yelling Shazam before, like
Aquaman?
no, like
No one cares about Aquaman.
like I remember being in school and people yelling Shazam, and I'm like, turn into Captain Marvel, like just like comic book mind, but like I don't know, they're saying it in some other regard.
Yeah.
I never-
But you don't
I
say
never
that
caught
out
on.
loud or else you get fucked up. You're like, fucking nerd.
They can try.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, big boy, like, oh, you beat Captain Marvel? Boom. Like, oh, I'll fuck you up. I read comics.
The best way to win a fight is to avoid the fight.
Oh, yeah. Or wait till they turn around and hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah, that's clearly the most effective move.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to go to prison, so I'll just run. But you can do that. That's cool.
Sure. But, yeah, Destiny 2. What's DLC called?
Forsaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. Like I said, like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks until Destiny is maybe alright again. Because we have to wait for like that big DLC release for them to fucking fix their game. And still, I don't think it's there. But I'm having a better time.
It's not good. It's shit. Like, I mean, it's the same game, but I'm in that lull now of I don't have cool looking armor, but nor is my armor powerful. So I'm just like, why am I even playing it? I have to play like another few hours to get up to higher armor, so then I can infuse my cool gear.
I've only played a bit more than you in the DLC, and I'm there.
Yeah, but you played more, and I don't want to play anymore. But I will.
But you will, because the combat's fucking crisp.
And like, eventually I get sick of the combat.
No.
Like, not when
They added a bow, and the bow's fun as fuck.
it's alright.
Fun as
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. All right. I mean, no.
It almost makes PvE too easy. Like, it's just...
Because you just
It just feels good.
Sure. I'm not a fan. Because it takes up my primary slot. I need to get your bow that has.
Oh, you need to play, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to play it. But it doesn't matter because on Tuesday, NBA 2K comes out, and I can just play that.
Oh, I love a good yearly release sport game. Really makes my dick hard, thinking about playing that sport.
It's good.
Oh yeah.
It's
I love a bit of.
It's a fun game.
FIFA this year has snow. Oh yeah, fuck yeah! Who wants to play soccer in the
They've
snow?
they've had snow since like 05.
I laughed my tits off when I heard that. No. That's truly made this game worth it for me. I think this is the one I buy into.
Yeah, it was like
Next we're gonna get the ice hockey one. We're gonna get ground hockey. You know.
Oh,
We're gonna
what?
have a new game
You're
mode.
fucking crazy, man. Calm down. That's
Blasphemy.
too much content. You gotta add it in as like $100 DLC.
No, you're just gonna release it as a whole different game.
Oh yeah.
Slap some, athletes on the cover. Quotation marks, athletes.
What do you?
Athletes.
They are athletes.
I'm an athlete.
No, you're
I'm
not.
fucking competitive Overwatch all day, man. I'm an athlete.
I feel like to be an athlete means you are paid to play a sport, and that's what you do. You only play a sport, do a sport. But then again, people who play like pro Overwatch, I wouldn't say they're athletes.
Yeah, but it's funner to watch than sport. No, actually, no. I'm not going to say that.
What?
I'm going to say it's funner to watch than sport, but it is sport.
Yeah.
But football's still alright, I guess.
No. It's alright. But I like watching basketball a lot because they're all freaks. Because they're all so tall.
You as a short man yourself, that's
Yeah.
an important aspect.
Yeah, but it's
I just like to idealize the height of the players.
they're all like freaks. Like they're all like outliers, except for like
There's some short players.
Yeah, there are, but like
You could get in
like
there
if you
were
get
good enough.
past the point guard, which is the smallest position, which is an average around about 6'3", everyone's just like, oh my god, everyone's so tall, and it's great.
Who's the shortest player?
Is Isaiah Thomas, who is 5'9",
I'm taller than him.
and he gets his shot blocked all the time, and it's great.
He's just like professional basketball player. He is probably still just like, I wish I was taller.
I mean, he's still really good. It's just that he's so short, he can't.
He just can't
He
get
can't-
past some tall people.
No, he can do that. There's certain things, but he can't do the other side of the ball, which is defend. He can't defend anything.
That's fine though.
Because he heads up against his position. He's like, hey, just stop that. They're like, oh yeah, no worries.
Hey!
Especially when it was like, he goes up against, like, when they played Philly, who their point guard is it's Ben Simmons, who's Australian, and he's 7 feet tall. And Isaiah Thomas has to match up with someone, so they just put on a lineup of everyone who is at least 6'8", and they had to take him out of the game, even though he's really good.
That's great.
They were like, he can't defend anyone.
See, Overwatch as a sport, I feel like has similarities in that, you just shut down Diva with the right character. You know?
Yeah, you just play Azaria,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, you can't block these beams. You just
Brigida.
shred it.
Brigida, is that her name?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna call her Bridget all the time.
but yeah, you need to play more Overwatch with me.
Yeah, but Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's very fair as opposed to let's play Destiny.
I'm just trying to crush through it to see if there is a new Game Plus mode. I feel like
Apparently, there is, but if it's all Batman has New Game Plus.
yeah, but I keep on reading that it's the best superhero game ever or whatever, and I'm
And
like,
you
but
haven't
it's
played Arkham Knight?
It's not Batman. like,
But people like to do that because headlines. They can't put headline
Statement.
as it's the second best superhero game ever.
I'd read that because I'd be like, okay, what do you think is the first? And if they don't say Batman, then they're wrong.
No, it's Superman. What's the Superman 64?
Oh yeah,
The
I
pinnacle.
love that game. I love flying around in like literally, I don't know, like some polygon squares
and you're like, woo.
some nice fog that you have to avoid, and you've got to go through some
Yeah.
rings.
I watched
Oh,
a
yeah.
great speed run of that game a few weeks ago.
Why? Why is anyone giving it the
Because
time of day?
it was at like a the game done quick things. And
they're
they were
like-
like, if we get this much money, we will speedrun Superman 64 and did it in like 4 minutes because the game's so shit. You can like glitch to the final screen, and that's it. He's like flies and then he just goes, and this doesn't have a wall. And he just went straight through and he's like, and that's it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's fucked.
Yeah.
You make money off that?
Well, he doesn't make money. It goes to charity.
No.
It's a charity stream.
So basically, he stooged some people for charity.
I mean, they also play a bunch of... They do like... I think their last... They did like a Final Fantasy VII speed run that's like 12 hours long. I'm like, and that's the speed run?
12 hours is good effort.
Yeah. But I like watching games that I've played. But it's like you can beat these games like fast if you want to, but I want to see how fast you can do it. Like I watched someone beat the first Dishonored in like 40 minutes, the whole game.
Fuck.
And like the basically just like there's this one glitch that you can do where if you blink and then you blink into that, it'll just send you fucking flying.
Why do I feel like there's too many loading screens to just for that to be
I don't know,
possible?
but the thing is, when they speed run, they have it on high computers and they set everything to low, so it loads like immediately.
I suppose.
Yeah.
What's the point though? You gotta
Because
savor it.
because it's fun, because it's really fun to watch. But it's not fun when they have like there'll be one guy playing and then we'll have like his friends behind that also speedrun the game. But sometimes they're just not very fun to listen to. Like,
it is fun to listen to. Really.
Like there is some that was actually like they're really
every time I
fun
watch
guys.
like a Twitch stream, which isn't very often, or like a Let's Play, which isn't very often, and some cunt starts talking, I just wanna watch the game. Stop talking, just ruining it. Like, imagine watching like a Let's Play of Arkham Knight, and you just like,
Well, it depends,
Batman,
because you have to
awesome.
like the personality first. You can't show up for the Let's Play and be like, oh yeah, this random guy's here.
so
Sweet.
hating 95% of the population just makes it impossible for me to find a
Yeah, well,
personality.
you find a person that you like listening to, and then you say, oh, they're playing Arkham Knight. That's cool. Then you get to enjoy the gameplay and be like, but this person is entertaining
Has
as
Joe
well.
Rogan done any Let's Plays?
Fuck no, he doesn't even like games.
Sure he does.
He says that he
Plays Quake.
it
We got-
he used to play. He doesn't really.
They're setting up a LAN room apparently.
Yeah.
Is what I heard.
Yeah, sure. But he's just a bald dude.
He's just a bald man.
Yeah.
Bald man.
He's just a bald, large.
I mean, I'll be
large
there
man.
at some point. Maybe one day I'll be a man. I mean, bald.
Yeah, well, you're not
No, I'll
a
probably,
man yet.
I'll probably be bald.
Well, yeah, well,
The odds-
that's why you got that long hair.
The odds are ever in my favour that I am
yeah.
fucked.
I should be alright, but you never know.
Oh no, you're fucked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can see that receding hairline right
Oh,
now.
right, yeah.
It's gonna just disappear
Yeah.
over the next 20 years.
Mm. Oh, well, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'll give myself 5 though.
5 to go bald.
Yeah.
You'd be 26 with no hair.
Yeah,
That's no fucking way.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't start losing
Nah.
hair until in your 30s at
Nah,
least.
knowing my luck, it'll turn red, and then
Usually doesn't turn
and then,
red.
and then it won't, and then I won't go bald, but I'll just
You'll
like
just have red hair.
10 years of red hair, and then I'll be bald. Like that's how it's gonna go down, I think.
Fuck no. You won't. You usually don't turn red. Usually it goes from red to brown.
My father had blonde hair,
And it
like,
turned red.
like myself. Turned red. Turned red when he was like 18, so I guess I'm.
Yeah, so you might be alright. Unless you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, what the fuck? It just happens all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, surely it's gradually happening. No, we need to move to a good old Gold Coast so I can get that sun-kissed hair. But then I'll probably want to kill myself because I have to live in Queensland. But,
Yeah.
you know, it could be worth it.
Full of Queensland people.
Oh, lovely, lovely people.
Oh, they're just great. And then schoolies.
Oh yeah. And the Toolies.
Is that...
The Toolies coming up with the schoolies to sell all the drugs.
What's a toolie?
just like a fuckwit that thought they'd go to school is and they're they're older.
Oh, right.
They're tools. It's a
Right.
very good name. I think it fits.
Okay. Yeah.
One of those times that the media gets it right, I think.
They call them toolies.
Yeah.
Okay. That's their peak.
Yeah. I mean, what else do we have to contend with? Fortnite's ruining our children.
Yeah. Yeah. And up next, toolies. They're ruining the Gold Coast. I don't know.
Schoolies is ruining the Gold Coast.
No.
Toolies
The
is...
toolies are destroying the Great Barrier Reef. There's an article there.
They blame schoolies for ruining the Gold Coast, and the schoolies blame the toolies.
All right.
And then anyone else just thinks they're all fuckwits, and maybe they should just not go be fuckwits for some dumb event.
It's become part of, I guess, culture.
Australian culture to go to schoolies, which is, I mean, I guess, other countries have the like, but I never saw the appeal.
Yeah.
Finish school.
I didn't go.
Hang out with people that just finish school, like people I avoided for 12 years. Like,
I mean, no one in my year ever went to like schoolies. They just didn't go. I don't think anyone went at all.
we just went to a small town near Torquay.
Right, yeah.
Just got a house, and I sat down and drank Canadian Club and watched the cricket for a week.
A whole week.
I had a great time.
Alright. Canadian Club's fucking...
Tasty.
And it's expensive. It's like $20 for like 10 cans or something. No, that's too good. No. Oh well.
Yeah, buying bottles.
Oh, bottles. Pretty sure it's the same price.
Like $50 for a bottle or something.
I don't get, like, you know how you're in Melbourne and you're on, like, the tram and there's, like, some, like, kind of homeless looking person who's drinking,
Woodstock?
Yeah, the
Always
Woodstock's so
Woodstock.
expensive. Like, there's
Number of times I've seen an empty Woodstock can sitting near a tram stop.
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably too many, like...
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure every time I would go on a train, there'd be someone with, like, a can of Woodstock, and I'm like, Woodstock's so expensive.
Why Woodstock, though? Like,
I don't know.
I guess...
Maybe it tastes great.
Okay, yeah, I guess I've never had it. It
I've never
could
had
be
it.
really, really good.
But also, like, there's so much cheaper ways to get drunk if you want to get drunk. But
It's true.
Woodstock is just like,
You just,
what?
they all, put a bit of goon in your Powerade.
Yeah. Or just drink straight. That's pretty cheap. You can get like a $35 bottle of vodka.
Not everyone's real men like you, You can't just
Or mix it.
drink for the flavor of vodka. Like, not.
I mean, I
doesn't
couldn't sit there and drink a bottle eventually. I'd be like, it's killing me.
I mean, I have.
Well, congratulations.
It didn't kill me, but
As in, like, not more like taste-wise. Because you just, like, ruining your mouth.
yeah, I was anxious.
Okay.
Richmond was in the grand final, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna fuck this up
What?
hardcore."
Richmond? But they're terrible.
They were for ages. You're right.
Yeah. That's why because I don't follow football at all, when they were suddenly in the grand final, I was like, didn't they suck?
Yeah, but you gotta pay attention as we got better and better, and they were like pretty good. We're pretty good now.
I went to the grand final and was like, oh, who's in Richmond? No.
No. I was very worried.
You thought they were going to... I mean, even
Well,
getting to the grand final is pretty good.
Historically, we can lose pretty hardcore to any team.
Alright.
Wouldn't matter, Think we're doing well in a year, and then you get to the finals and just get fucked by Port or some shit. Some bullshit game.
Port Adelaide.
Some bullshit game.
Good old
And
Koshy.
then first grand final we're
Repping
in
them.
for a long time, and we
You
win.
win.
And I was like, what are the odds? What are the odds of that?
I mean,
I'm incredibly drunk. I can't believe this happened.
And then
I didn't get to celebrate though because I passed out at like 9.
you were like, woo, and then you just gone.
I was so drunk that I gave up a free HSP because I passed out.
A free HSP.
I know, right?
What,
My housemate was going to get them.
what would Pauline Hanson say? She hates HSPs, man.
No, I'm not interested in that. Not interested in halal. She's a great woman.
It's weird, halal, because it's just blessed meat. That's all it is. They just
She's
bless
just
the meat
against
before they
good.
kill
She's
it.
just against good food.
I don't think she's against good food. I think she's
mean, if
against
she won't eat-
foreign food.
If she won't eat a kebab, then I think it's safe to say she's against good food. Unless she's just like has to go to a kebab place that isn't halal, which does that exist?
Yeah, they
If
exist
there is,
everywhere.
Like a white, like
You should go to Cobra. They're just white people, and they're
Yeah, I
like,
suppose-
you want a
You have
kebab?
a kebab shop in Cobram?
Yep.
When'd you get that?
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
we've had one before.
Benella
It
got
did
one.
not last long.
Benella got one like it was like a couple years ago or last year or something.
All right.
Benella can suck my dick though.
Okay. But it's great because when the kebabs first got it, like years ago, you're like you want to get one, it's like it's a half an hour wait, and then like then like 2 weeks later, it's like empty
Yeah.
because I finally got a kebab there and went, they're not that good. And then no one ever went.
Benella, and I was like, this is actually cancer. I can't believe I paid $16 for this.
$16?
bad kebab.
Yeah, the price of a kebab varies greatly. Like $6 kebabs is like
Same with HSPs, I guess.
yeah. I mean, at uni
Sometimes,
it was like
sometimes
$20.
you pay $19 for a HSP and you smash it down and you want more, and sometimes you pay $15 for a HSP, get a drink, and
Yeah.
you can't finish it
Yeah.
with two people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And pretty
Yeah.
delicious.
I mean, yeah, they are good, but have you watched the Elon Musk podcast with
Oh, bits and parts.
huh?
Part of it.
Oh right, it's good. I still don't get the outrage.
What do you mean? There's outrage over everything.
Yeah, no, but like
Everything's so fucking minuscule that it doesn't matter.
you know,
It
but
doesn't
there's
matter.
literally articles on like real news site about this podcast.
Yeah, what? Because he had a puff of the old dope and
Yeah,
a
and he-
whiskey
and he
and,
had
and
some-
said some weird shit. You know.
I mean, that's
What's it like to be a horse? Fuck, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. You big? To stand up a lot? People think they can ride on your back. Get wounded and you get. I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, I don't know what's like to be a horse either. That was a great video
Didn't
that
he
I showed
say
you where he's speaking to
though,
himself.
that they have like a big announcement coming up that will blow everyone's minds, or something to do with integrating
Who did?
Elon Musk?
Oh,
Something about integrating technology in with the human mind, or like so we can like communicate with computers with our minds.
What?
Some shit like
What?
that. I saw it in like an article.
Was this a real article?
I mean, it existed. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
didn't
but was it like
trip out and
you know,
imagine reading
like
it.
what's that site called? The Onion.
I don't know, look it up.
Alright.
Look it up, Jamie.
Elon Musk. What would you say? Interface with computers thing, brain, like
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Cyborg?
Elon Musk. I just put
Joe Rogan
big.
interview.
big
something,
announcement.
Blah, 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 blah.
Let's see if there's any news. Who's gonna take Tesla private? That's
Yeah, I think I already
that
read
was that was the first one, and that was
Look up in
12
context to Joe Rogan.
yeah. There's just all the shit that I saw. It's just his. Oh, there we go. Neuralink to connect your brain to
Yeah.
computers.
Oh, like that's some far-fetched shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Makes me semi-excited, but also
That's
it's
pretty
probably just going to
cyberpunk.
be a bit of a laugh in the next few months when it pops up. And
Or it'll be
probably
like,
laugh it off.
it'll be like you put it on and it's like you really strange, like the mouse moves a bit. You're like, that's it.
I did it. Sometimes I can't find my mouse, so I feel like that
Yeah.
could be useful to me.
Okay, your brain too. What is
Oh,
that
yeah.
photo they used?
Oh yeah, Captain Picard.
Why'd they use that? Anyway, it
Because
says
he's-
it would.
Star Trek.
I love the little thing of the article. They're like, Musk made the comments before he smoked weed and drank on Joe Rogan's
They just have to
podcast.
clarify.
Yeah.
He did the drugs before. I mean after.
Before he was like, you gotta connect your brain to the computers, man.
Is that the picture?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
they had the picture where he
Puffing that shit down.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He
remember
looks
that.
like a bit of a rookie, but
Like, just like some of these lines really make it look like he just got high as fuck, where he's like, man, we're already cyborgs.
yeah, we're so interconnected with our phones.
And so, what?
That's what happens when you grow up in South Africa. Or
Yeah.
born there, at least.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
he's
know,
like, I've got a
anything
great
about
idea.
it.
You take the black people and you separate them.
And then we connect computers to their brains.
Yeah. And then we use them for fuel, right?
Soylent Green.
Yeah, he's also spent a lot of time saying how we could be in a simulation. Apparently, he thinks that's a possibility. What?
What a cooked cunt.
Yeah, he was. Oh my god.
What?
This has become a new thing now. That's like every site's like, whoa, I see you
Oh,
got
yeah.
that ad blocker, and I'm like, there's a reason, because if I turn it on, I'll get 18 million ads that all pop up and have auto playing videos. Because I'm listening to music and thinking, what the fuck is that noise? And it's like, oh, the new Toyota car is here, and I'm like, what?
Like,
Well,
where's that sound coming from?
Yeah.
You just gotta scan your tabs for like the little
Yeah, the little
icon.
yeah.
Mute tab. I love the mute tab the option.
Yeah.
Use it a lot.
It's just
in
like-
fact.
I'm Control M, isn't it? Or Alt M? I don't know.
Dude, I just right click. I
Oh,
can't be fucked.
Yeah, no, you could just click on it and mute the tab, however. Yeah. Anyway.
What's the point of me learning shortcuts if they're just gonna change them in an
Yeah.
update?
Yeah. And also they have
I
shortcuts
really
that...
enjoyed the backspace, like to go back,
Oh, yeah.
and then they got rid of that.
I really...
I still press it.
It's weird that, like to get up your download tab is Control J. Why don't you just make it Control D? D for download.
Because what is D already?
Bookmark, because that makes sense. Oh, there we go. That solves that one.
Bookmarks.
Wait,
great.
then what's Control B?
Nothing.
Nothing. I could have just solved this problem right now.
Unless it's
Control B for
It's-
for bookmark.
it's bold in like Word and shit.
Yeah, but it's not in Chrome.
Could be something similar, or it's nothing.
He's also like talking about the stuff from Alt Carbon. Where
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
that's what I was.
yeah.
I definitely
Where
got
they're
that.
like, oh, you're dead, but it just doesn't matter because you just take your thing out.
Which is I don't know if I want to live in a world that
Where-
is like
where you
altered
can't die.
carbon, like altered carbon specifically. Like that's a bit of a. It's not. That's a harsh world that that character's living in. That's not.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem very fun.
yeah. But it has that excellent scene where she's fighting that chick and she keeps coming back in bodies,
Yeah.
but they're all naked and she's hot as fuck.
That was
Yeah.
excellent
Yeah.
as
Just
fight
like
scenes go.
dead, and she's like, aha, and you're like, nice.
It was like
I can jack off to this.
reminded me of season 1, that big fight scene in the hotel in Preacher with the angels.
I haven't seen it. Spoiler.
Well, yeah,
Spoiler alert for. Yeah.
The-
The first season.
the angels come back when you kill them, so they're just like fighting.
Oh.
And they keep coming back.
Nice.
and then it's just like the room covered in bodies.
Oh. Okay.
Reminded me of that. Also, great. Preacher cooks me out though.
Why? Because it's so weird.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Smoke a bit of weed before you watch it. Probably not a good idea. Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Or just like acid. You just sit there.
No, I
and
have
you're
not, but
"Ah."
just like humpadoo. I have no idea what's going on. Even if it's just like the extreme violent parts,
Mm.
that can get me. But usually it's the I don't know, like God, the way God is depicted for
Yeah.
you know the second season. Anyway,
Yeah.
cooks me the fuck out.
I mean, I'll just walk in occasionally and be like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
Yeah, but then you're like, it's Preacher. Oh,
Yeah.
back at it.
Well,
Yeah, but
I
the
w-
season 3 ended pretty low key. Like I didn't even notice.
Uh,
Like I
yeah.
wanted more episodes.
Yeah, that happens in Mindhunter. That you haven't seen it, but it's just kind of like you're like, oh, that's it. It doesn't have like
It was-
like an end point. It just ends. It just stops.
It was like a cliffhanger.
This
but-
wasn't the cliffhanger. It was like, oh, I need to go do this. Okay, and then it ends. You're like, what? There wasn't
I
anything.
haven't seen Mindhunter.
You should watch it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's really good.
You know what's really good?
What?
My chicken.
Yeah, it was. And on that note, I think we'll end the first episode. Unless you have something else to add.
Nah, get fucked.
All right. Well, that's a good stopping point, I'd say. So yeah, that's the end of the first episode. Or test if it never comes out that I'm just speaking to myself.